And that's forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead. Everybody say anywhere, but backwards. Say anywhere, but backwards. The Apostle Paul says, one thing I do is forgetting those things which are behind, and I reach forward to those things which are ahead. Everybody say reach. Say I'm reaching. Listen, by sound, sometimes you have to have your body prophesy, and you have to, by faith, by demonstration, you have to actually reach for what you're going for. Amen. So everybody go like this and say, I'm reaching. Say, I'm reaching. Anywhere, but back. Don't worry about the past. I told y'all, solution focused. God will never use an individual until the individual has closed the account on the past. Once the past is closed, God brings the person into position to going forward. Everybody say, my past is closed. My past is closed. God Almighty. Listen, when I went to a bank and I wanted to switch banks at one particular bank, I went to the bank and I told the bank teller that I wanted to close my account. There's two particular things that happen. The first thing is they ask you why you want to close the account, right? The second thing that happens is they make you make a withdrawal of whatever you have in the account. Now, I said all that to say this. You have already made a withdrawal from your past account. There's nothing else that you can possibly get out of your past lifestyle. Your past lifestyle is closed. Everybody say, my past is closed.
My past is closed.
Hallelujah.
Come on, preach. Come on, say it.
You have already withdrawn everything you can possibly get out of it, which was nothing. He says, never again return to something that hasn't worked. The things you did in your past lifestyle did not produce any fruit. So that means it didn't work. Yeah, come on, y'all know I like you can talk. I ain't even you was not quiet going to the drug dealer. So don't be quiet to me. You know that no fruit was produced in your past lifestyle. So you know it didn't work. The Bible says in Isaiah 55:11, my word will go forth and it will accomplish what I sent it to do, and it will not return void. That means whatever God sent to do in your life, if it hasn't worked, then you know God hasn't spoken a word over it in your life. Amen. So if your past lifestyle did not produce fruit, then you know God did not call you to do it. Because if he called you to do it, it would not return void. Amen. Never again return to something that hasn't worked. Never again do anything that will require you to be someone you're not. 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 10 says, as each of you has received a gift, minister it one to another. Listen to me. It says, as each of you has received a gift. It did not say you will receive it. It did not say you might get it. It says you have received it. That means you already have it. Oh, Lord, you better get this. Listen, never again do anything that will require you to be someone you're not. All you have to do is focus on, get with the Creator, and find out what gift you have. Once you discover the gift you have, you now only have to be what the gift requires you to be. Never again try to be someone you're not. You don't have to be me. You need to be the best you. These scriptures that you have them on paper and you can study them all day. You can constantly keep reading them. You have to feed your brain new. Boy, they good. They got never again. Try to change another person. Listen to me. Romans chapter 12 verse 2. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of the mind. Listen to me. A person don't change because I'm speaking. A person changes when they renew their mind. When they allow their minds to be transformed by the renewing of their mind, whatever gets going on inside will produce on the outside. Never again try to change another person. My wife and I did not come here to try to change you. We can't do that anyway. We come here to try to inspire you to want to change. But you still will have to have a transforming by the renewing of your mind. Whatever you feed your brain, that's what you're going to do. If you feed your brain negative, don't be shocked if the fruit is negative. If you feed your brain positive information, affirmation, encouragement, studying, doing what you're supposed to do, following the rules, and you see fruit from it, then you're supposed to see that. Never again think you can change another person. You must. I can't say this without no. Listen to me. When I was on drugs, 22 years, who don't know, if you don't remember, for 22 years I struggled with heroin and crack cocaine. August 2009 was the last time I used anything. Since August 2009, I have wrote 9 books. I'm a 9-time published author. I started my own business. I own my own home. I have a substance abuse job. Listen, I'm not saying all that to brag. I'm saying all that because God can take you from that to this, but it still has to depend on you allowing Him to transform your mind. You cannot worry about the other person. Forget the other person. Yeah, I wanted my wife back, but I said, forget my wife right now. This thing personal. If I change, I know I'll get her back. This thing is personal. If I change, my kids will come back. This is personal. If you change, you'll get your job back. But you can't worry about changing another person. Never again believe that you can please everyone. Never again choose short-term comfort over long-term benefit. Never again trust someone or something with flaws. Never again take your eyes off the big picture. Never again fail to ask why you are where you are. Never again forget that your inner life determines your outer success. Exodus 14 verse 15 says, and the Lord said to Moses, why do you cry to me? Tell my people to go forward. Moses went to God and was like, man, these jokers did the salvation. No, we don't want to listen. These jokers don't follow rules. He said, Michael, listen, why are you crying to me? Just tell them to go forward. Our assignment is to tell you to go anywhere. Backwards. Everybody say anywhere. Anywhere. But back. But back. Say anywhere. Anywhere. But back. But back. Hallelujah. The last scripture says, yet they did not obey. My favorite scripture, Jeremiah 7:24. It says, yet they did not obey, incline their ear to me, but they followed the counsel of their own hearts, and they kept going backwards instead of forward. I said all that to say this. Whichever one you feed the most will win. If you feed your flesh man more than you feed your spirit man, your flesh man will dominate. But if you feed your spirit man more than you feed your flesh man, your spirit man will dominate. Whichever one you feed the most will always win. If you feed yourself negative after negative after negative, that's what will dominate. But if you feed yourself positive after positive, that's what dominates. Whichever one you feed the most, come on, amen, will dominate. God bless you.